Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Pink Flamingo. I am a tarot and intuitive reader. And in today's reading, I'm going to be doing your reading for May 18th to May 24, 2025. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, also give this video a thumbs up. And in the comments, please let me know if this reading resonated. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards for your career and 5 cards for your love reading. I already pre-shuffled. Let's see what this week has for you. Okay, getting the Hierophant upright. Tradition, institution, religion, society, and its rules. Forgiveness, mercy, wisdom, trust, conformity, morality, ethics. Energy of the unexpected. I feel like something unexpected is going to be happening this week at work. Whether it's it's going to be something that is kind of this card comes up when things are being shaken up. Either some kind of a change in management or some kind of like a merger, possibly acquisition. Some kind of a shakeup in the career arena. But it's not always a bad thing, right? Sometimes shakeups are good things. Okay. Okay, I'm getting next one is upright, 4 of Swords. Rest, retreat, new start, recovery, renewal, reflection, meditation, contemplation, withdrawal, relaxation. Sorry, my camera's a little shaky. Let me fix that. It's definitely something to do with a new start. Recovery, reflection, contemplation. I think you're overworked, Aries. I definitely think that you are overworked. I think that you need a time of like rejuvenation. I also think that this is the air element. I also think that, it's a lot of things that are mostly unnoticed, whether it's with you or something behind the scenes. I feel like there might be things happening behind the scenes that you don't know about yet necessarily, but you feel something happening behind the scenes, right? This could be a good thing. It doesn't always have to be a bad card. I'm just saying, like, it's something that's behind the scenes. It could possibly be a really good thing. It could possibly like a promotion. Maybe wherever you're currently at is talking about elevating your status. I feel like you're really, really, really hardworking, and I feel like, you're going to a place of stability. Like you've counted your days. You stacked your days. You've did your job, and now I think like there's a lot of talk behind the scenes to possibly promote you, to possibly put you in that next tier, the next element, possibly a management role. I definitely think that this is what I'm getting with this card. Spirit's telling me that, if you've had, Spirit's telling me that, you've really went far with your education, and that's only going to help you in this next tier. I feel like you were working hard, both going to school and working. And I feel like, now it's going to elevate you. That's what Spirit's telling me, that extra step you did with your like education, it's going to help you for them to make the final decision on putting you in the next level of your career. That's what it's telling me. All right, next card 3. Let's see what falls out. Okay, Page of Wands, upright, inspiration, naive, discovery, limitless potential, enthusiastic, excitement, and freedom. It's a fire and earth element. This is a really good card. The earth element is basically tactile, earthy, tangible, creates the foundation from which the planet can grow and develop, and it supports and nurtures the plants and trees. It's substantial. The earth element is substantial. It means that there's growth. It means that there's growth for you to for your earning potential for both yourself and your family, your children. You know, also your fire element, it's energetic. It helps us to, you know, like fire, leave behind not like stuff that doesn't work and focus on whatever's ahead of you, into the new territory. Example, new job, new promotion, or new endeavors. This is a really good card. I see this being a really good card. Okay. Card number 4. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, upright, compassionate, comfort, calm, helping, emotionally stable, healing, caring, intuitive, receptive. A lot of water energy here. There's a lot of fluidity, agility. Everything is in flow, but it's also very powerful and formative. I definitely think that you're going to be happy with this outcome of whatever's going on in your career. It's soft, gentle, waves lapping against a sandy shore, or it can be powerful and even forceful, like a raging river. So it's basically saying you make whatever it is, you create the best of whatever situation it is that they're going to present to you. If they do present that offer, going ahead, then you can always say, if you're not happy with it, you can just always renegotiate. Or if you're not ready for it, you can say, I want to hold off on it and possibly go back at it in a later time if you have too much going on right now with, personal things in life. So yeah, it's growth, but it's whatever you want it to be, whatever flow you want it to be. It could either be quiet, soft, gentle, or it could be a powerful and forceful. So water has that, it's depending on the flow of whatever you want it to be, if that makes sense. Okay. Next we have Wheel of Fortune upright. Good luck, karma, destiny, fate, turning point, life cycle, changes, chances. So yeah, I definitely think that this is good luck. Jupiter is coming up. You have the fire element. So it's good luck. You finally get your good karma. You've been working your butt off, Aries. You've been stacking your days. You've been going at it, and finally, your hard work is being rewarded. I definitely see that there's a turning point coming up. If you're willing to accept it, right? It just depends. If you're willing to accept it, then great. If not, then, it's up to you. But there is a lot of good opportunities ahead. So just know that. All right, so that's the career portion. Now I'm going to reshuffle for your love reading. Now this is a singles love reading, I would hope. It's a love reading overall, but my main audience, I would think, would be for singles. But let's see. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest behind. Also, for this reading and all other readings, make sure to check out your sun, your moon, and also your rising, okay? All right. So the first card I get is the reversed. It's the Death card reversed. Resistance to change, fear of change, holding on, stagnation, personal transformation. Okay, so it's not a bad card. It's basically saying you're scared to change, but I think that during this time you're going to be going through a lot of personal transformation. I feel like there's somebody in your life right now who's really toxic, whether it be a toxic partner or a toxic person who was like a love interest at some point, who keeps popping in and out of your life, you know, and you're kind of stuck. You don't really know what to do to, like, it's not going anywhere, right? It's been going on, like Spirit's telling me it's been going on for a really long time. And you know, the reason it's going on for a really long time is because you're letting it go on for a really long time. I don't see this going anywhere significant. And, you know, I know it's not what you want to hear, but I just think it's going to be a waste of time if you prolong it any longer. And I think that you need to kind of cut the cord with this toxic individual who's playing, Spirit tells me they're playing mind games. Getting a water element. This person is either a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Spirit's telling me they're a Cancer. Could be wrong, but yeah, I think it's time to just tell them to back off, change your number, block them, just stop communicating with them. You know, it's just mind games that's gonna cause just more wasted time. That's what it's telling me. It's telling me that you shouldn't fear the change. I know, like, you know, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, what if it does go somewhere significant? And I don't think it is. I think you need to not resist change and just cut it out with this person. Right. Next card is Six of Pentacles reversed. Lack of long-term vision, waste, disorganization, chaos, work with no results. Yeah, see, I feel like if you continue letting this person, the toxic individual that I mentioned, if you keep letting them control you and not offering you any kind of stability or any kind of significant relationship, it's just going to be waste. You're continuously going to get waste, and no results with this person. I think it's best to leave them behind and just move on with your life. And, you know, and when you do that, you're going to have long-term vision. You are going to find someone who is going to fulfill that within you. But you can't meet somebody new if you're still stuck on this toxic person. Okay, next card we have the Devil reversed. Okay, wow, they're all coming out in reverse. It's interesting. Releasing limited beliefs, ending of unpleasant experience, recovery, sexual attraction. Yeah, you're just basically, I feel like you're going to be releasing this person, this toxic individual, and I feel like you're going to be ending this unpleasant, uncomfortable relationship that basically wasted a lot of your time. It was kind of embarrassing for you, you know. I feel like a lot of your friends, a lot of your peers, family would always ask, well, you know, like, you know, at big events, they would say, well, are you going to bring so and so with you? And you just didn't know what to answer them because your relationship was basically based on nothing. It was just basically them. Spirit's telling me that you were just basically their option, and so you just didn't know what to do. You felt kind of embarrassed, like at Christmas parties, at birthdays, you're always showing up alone because this person wouldn't really want to be seen with you in public. So that's what I feel like that's the end of it, though. You're sick of it, you've had it. I feel like you're gonna end it and find something more significant. This is an earth element, so I think that with earth elements, they're just serious to get ahead in life and to leave this, you know, mess behind. Let's get a fourth clarifying card. So it's King of Cups upright. Good leader, tolerant, compassionate, diplomatic, balanced, considerate, supportive, generous. Yeah, you're gonna find somebody who's more generous and more supportive of you and who likes you and commits to you. I definitely feel like your days of being strung along are over. You know, you finally realized your worth, Aries, and are just done with this person, honestly. I definitely see that you are done with this individual and you're just ready to move on. And you will find someone who's supportive, considerate, who's not gonna, you know, waste your time, basically. All right, one more card. Next we have with the sun, upright, positivity, pleasure, happiness, success, fun, love, vitality, joy, celebration, inspiration, all is well. So, Aries, I see a silver lining to all this. I see a silver lining to your days of being with someone who didn't want to commit, who kept like coming in and out of your life, playing mind games with you. I definitely feel like you will have success and have a lot of celebratory times ahead for sure. So be open to it. I definitely see good things happening in your future. All right, so that's it. That's all I have for you, Aries, for the week of May 18th to the 24th. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and turn on your notification bell for more. And also let me know if this video resonated with you. Give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and make sure you're subscribed. That's it. See you in my next one. Bye.